I'm Rebecca Trott, Business Development Manager at Pat O'Driscoll Real Estate. Did you know that adjusting or tweaking some areas of your home will change the target market you will attract? Whether there's a buzz about a low vacancy rate or if the properties are taking a little longer to rent in a slower rental market, it's good to know what prospective tenants are looking for to meet their requirements and what you can do to attract a quality tenant while reducing the days on market. Let's take a look at some topics we often hear about in the rental market. Units or apartments generally attract a smaller group, such as singles, couples, families with 1 or 2 small children, or those looking to downsize. Units and apartments generally don't allow pets unless they're individually fenced, and this can sometimes make them more challenging to rent, depending on the market at the time. The riverfront apartment trend on Victoria Parade is great for attracting executives, and we're currently seeing a demand for these apartments to be furnished. Air conditioning has become a non-negotiable to most prospective tenants in our hot central Queensland summers. Just how many you install will be dictated by your target market. Only the living areas and the main bedroom is fine for a small family. However, individual housemates will want each of their bedrooms fully air conditioned. Don't forget that ceiling fans are equally as important as air conditioners. Most people are conscious about their electricity bills and prefer not to run their aircon all day every day. Ceiling fans will usually suffice over the cooler months and can be a deal breaker to some tenants if not installed. We're often asked about security screens. Security screens are increasingly becoming something that's a non-negotiable feature. Those who are negotiable on security screens still do prefer fly screens, as mosquitoes and flies can be a problem and can interfere with comfortable living. A functional kitchen is usually at the top of a prospective tenant's list and again can be a make or break feature. A dishwasher has become an important and increasingly expected feature, and a gas stovetop is often met with an excited squeal from those who like to cook. A bathroom including a shower without a step-up will be a suitable feature for the elderly or disabled, whilst a bathtub will attract families or those who like to relax. The depth of the bathtub also counts. If you're thinking of catering for a family, a more shallow bathtub would get the tick of approval from mum's back. Some older homes tend to have a smaller sunroom off the main bedroom. This type of room can be marketed to an expecting couple or a family with babies and young children, but I've also seen this type of room being turned into a fabulous walk-in robe and shoe closet. Storage is always a great attraction point. Movie buffs and gamers love a good media room, as do families, as sometimes the media room can double as a second living area or family room. If you're thinking of a new build and a media room extension, ensure the room has a door. You'll lose the effect of a media room if the living room TV can be heard from the media room or vice versa. There are 2 types of people in this world, gardeners and non-gardeners. A low maintenance yard and garden will attract a busy tenant who doesn't have much spare time. And on the other end of the scale, a high maintenance yard and garden will attract a green thumb tenant who takes pride in their garden. Either way, keep in the back of your mind a possible negotiation to include the lawn and garden maintenance into the rent. A good, secure fence is important to tenants with pets and children where safety is paramount. A shed is usually snapped up fairly quickly by boys with hobbies that require more room. Storage for cars, boats, trailers, caravans, woodwork, trophy admiration, or just the doghouse. Homes with sheds will usually take the least amount of time to rent when compared with a similar property without a shed. Pools aren't just a hole in the ground you pour money into, which is what my dad used to say until he built his second pool. To a lot of people, a pool is a bonus feature and similar to a shed, will rent in a shorter amount of time when compared to those properties without a pool. Having said that though, some tenants will still shy away from a pool as it can seem like a hassle to maintain. Consider including the pool maintenance in the rent, as this will not only ensure that the pool is maintained regularly by a professional, but it can also be relief for a tenant who has no clue on how to care for a pool. Above all, present it well. A well-presented home will always attract a good quality tenant across every range of the market. Do those little things, painting, fly screen mesh, new ceiling fans and other small touch-ups before advertising, so you're hitting the market with your best foot forward. Ensuring you have a good agent with the leasing team working for you will give your property maximum exposure to the broad and diverse range of prospective tenants and is essential in minimising your vacancy period in the rental market. So there you have it. The type of property you present to the market will have an impact on who your prospective tenants will be. Tweaking some little things can change your target dramatically. If you need any tips or guidance through any property management process, my 15 years experience may be just what you need. Contact me, I'd love to have a chat with you.